on, you kid.
Damn. He broke his arm.
What's going on? Am I dead?
Victor is Galaxy Ranger Boothill?
That Boothill really went way overboard. If it weren't for Luka's iron arm, Luka would have been...
He's way out of my league. I swear, getting near him, I felt like I was staring death in the face. I'm sorry, Mr. Japard, Miss Bronya. I'm just a useless piece of nothing.
But...
Sorry. I want to be alone for a while.
Poor Luka, man. Oh, from Whoa. So, are you busy? Not anymore. I always have time for you. Great! I saw on the news that you're the coach for Bellabug team. I was sure you'd be busy. I can't believe you're free. Hee. Mr. Tail wants to ask, why do you suddenly have the time on your hands? Luka was eliminated. Luka was just eliminated. I have some time on my hands all of a sudden. I'm sorry. I didn't know. You win some, you lose some. You didn't see the news? I thought the sports news would have already reported it. Did you not see it? No. But I just saw it on the newsstand. Mr. Tail is making a fuss about wanting to see you. Well, Mr. Tail said that he wasn't making a fuss, but he was. So where do we meet? Let's meet at the Sky Slurp. I mean, we're already there. We'll be there soon. Whee! I like Whoa.
Hua and Tail seem to be on the
Hua
Sky
Hua.
Splitter too. Let's look for them.
Which way? This way? Where is she? There she is.
Look!
Oop.
Hello, Miss Nameless. It's been a hectic few days recently in the Shackling prison. I had a hard time trying to leave. I'm very happy to be seeing you again.
You were looking for me, Tail? Are you also here to participate in the War Dance? I don't think so. I doubt that. She's too much of a wuss.
Obviously.
No offense.
I saw in the news that you're a coach now. You've got your hands in all kinds of pies, haven't you?
That I do. That I do.
I was thinking you could train Wawa properly and have her attend the war dance to fight against a few others. Isn't this much more effective at training one's bravery than watching horror flicks?
Yeah, I guess.
Huh? That's what you were thinking about? No. One punch and I probably won't stop crying for ages. Please don't do this to me.
So that kid you're training, Luka or whatever his name is, he got beat anyway. Isn't this the perfect opportunity to throw Wawa into the mix?
I mean, kind of, but I'm not just gonna get rid of Luka like that.
Is Mr. Luka doing alright? The news said he couldn't even stand. Since Mr. Luka is really popular, he'll definitely clear the popularity revival vote in return. Please cheer him on.
Well, of course, I'm his coach.
Oh, what cheering? You're just trying to change the subject, you timid brat. You don't want to fight in the war dance, do you?
Of course she doesn't. Have a long sigh. Heave a long sigh. He's decided to not to participate in the repechage.
Huh? Why?
You got beat senseless?
I mean, kind of, yeah. You explained to Fuoho and Tail, Luka's... Okay.
Hallucinations? Just excuses, I bet. He's bowing out just because he got thrashed?
No, this has been happening since the beginning.
Brat even more cowardly than Wawa discovered. Read all about it.
Damn, okay.
Don't say that, Mr. Tail. It's probably really emotionally damaging to realize how huge the skill gap is between you and your opponent.
Is that the reason you don't want to fight? If that kid wants to forfeit the match, coach, why don't you give Wawa some proper training and forget about this mess?
Because I'm not just gonna give up on Luka.
Actually, hallucinations. There's a way to deal with them, as long as there's someone who's superb at dealing with matters of the heart, and a kind-hearted Heliobus willing to help out.
I wouldn't say Mr. Tail is kind-hearted. That wasn't a wink. That you just blinked at me. That was not a wink. Yeah, sad it's hard to find such a compassionate Hellbeat these days. Or would we even find... What's wrong with your eyes?
Huh? What are you not looking at me for? Stop looking at me like that! Do I look like a psychiatrist to you?
Definitely not, but you could still help us.
Ah, you people! I bet you think I'm super useful, don't you? I'm charging a fee next time.
Thank you, Mr. Tail.
Thank you, Mr. Tail.
You're lucky I'm a big softy on the inside. Where's Luka now? Take me to him.
Alright.
You're back! Who are these two?
They're Luka's fans.
Oh, Luka's fans! Luka, your fans are here to see you! Hang on, what's this? It's a ghost! To think Luka has fans from realms that transcend mortality!
Okay, well, that's going a little far, but sure.
Good thing I'm already used to such reactions.
Hello, Luka. I'm Hoha, and this here is Mr. Tail. We're your fans.
Oh, my fans. Sorry to have disappointed you.
Luka's really down in the dumps now, and he can't lift his spirits up for anything. I ordered a couple pounds of grilled meat for him so he might have a feast to cheer him up, but he just sat there all moody and devoured the lot.
At least his habit... What? At least his appetite hasn't changed. You ate it all?
no matter how bad my mood is, high-quality protein is never to blame.
Actually, Mr. Luka, we're healers invited by Miss Nameless to help you with your depressive emotions and hallucinations.
There is no we. I'm the only one here who's powerful enough to perform such a difficult task.
Everyone, I've already withdrawn from the tournament. Please stop wasting your time and money on someone as useless as me.
No.
Ugh, I can't take it. The depression he's radiating is making even me uncomfortable. Ugh, hurry up and let me at it.
I'm counting on you, Mr. Tail.
I'm really gonna start charging money next time.
Yeah, sure you are.
This... Mr. Tail? What are you doing so close to me? Cold. I was shivering for a second there.
If we're to
Ooh.
help the kid find his confidence again, we'll have to strike at the root of the problem and remove it completely.
Just like what we did with Scott.
So annoying. Let's just make it quick.
Yeah, we will. Stop complaining. How are you gonna say make it quick and not let me run with you? Like, what do you mean?
Margie, you're here to watch me fight again?
Who's this? I don't remember this girl.
Yeah, you're just
Oh, this is the Warp Strider girl.
I was so scared when those three big guys came out. But you managed to beat them all. I really hope I can grow up to be strong like Luka one day.
Aw.
Of course you will. You just have to eat well, sleep well, train well, and you'll be even stronger than I am. When that happens, you'll be able to KO me in just a few punches, and then yell triumphantly in the ring. The Multamerville warrior, the peerless Boulder champion, defeater of evil throughout the world.
Not that, Luka. That's the line when you defeat the baddies.
It's getting late. You should be getting home. The early bird gets the worm. That's how you grow up big and strong.
Luka, I might not be able to watch your next match.
That's all right. Even if you're busy, I know you've always got my back. Just remember to come by for the match after that. I'm facing off against the decapitating singer Konjiorni, and you can't miss it.
Luka, I don't think I can make it for that either. For a long time after this, I might not be able to come.
What's happening right now?
What happened?
I really hope I can grow up to be strong like Luka one day.
Margie? Margie, where are you? Margie? Margie! Where did you go? I still haven't seen you grow up big and strong.
What?
Luka, who is that little girl?
Her name's Margie. Thea of mine. She always came to watch all my matches. We got to know each other later. Started chatting. At the end, I still didn't really understand her situation. It wasn't until much later I learned she had a serious illness and was battling for her life against it. The underworld is impoverished, and the doctors tried their best, but they couldn't cure her.
My condolences, Luka.
You may not be familiar with the place of my birth. When I was still a child, everyone led hard lives, teetering on the brink of death at all times. Some died to monsters, others to bandits. I've seen so much death. Back then, I thought we were just too weak. If I could get just a little stronger, even just a little, we could vanquish our foes and keep on living. I did get stronger. I became the boxing champion who trounced the entire underworld. At the time, I believed that as long as I swung my fists, no one could defeat me. I could be a role model for all the kids in the underworld. I could tell them that no matter how scary the opponent was, as long as we kept on fighting, we would win out. We would definitely win. But when I wanted to tell Margie the news about my victory, her father told me she was gone. Margie, she was battling the demons of her sickness with that frail, tiny body of hers. She was always battling. She must win the next round. In the end, I finally understood that there are always unwinnable battles in life. Some fights, no matter how much you need to win, you still lose. Just like I faced off against Mr. Boothill. I lied to those kids. And to myself. I can't face them.
He's avoiding the problem. Let's catch up and see how it goes.
Well, okay. I remember Margie now. There's an event where you participate in the Bellabog Boulder Championship or whatever, and at the end of that, you get a little drawing left behind by Margie for Luka, and it's a picture of her and Luka that she drew. I just remembered that right now.
Dadgum Wubbaboo! Others might play games with you, but I ain't playing. I'm putting my life on the line here. But if you don't even have the guts to do the same, then what are you here for? Come on, look down the barrel of my gun. Walk over here and take a swing at me. You got the guts. Luka, come on. Get over here and take a swing at me. You got the guts. Speak up!
Bring it on, Boothill. I'll make you eat your own words.
Screw up a boo. You got some guts. Bullets don't have eyes, so don't blame me for being ruthless. I thought your defeat was graceful. Not everyone has the guts to charge at a loaded gun and land a punch.
What else could I do? Turn around and leave. Accept defeat. Was that any different than taking a desperate stand? No matter what I chose, my life wasn't in my own hands. Don't you get it? If he wanted me to, I wouldn't have had the chance to even muster an ounce of resistance. In short, it was Mr. Boothill who spared my life. I hate this feeling. It makes me feel powerless, like my life is within the palm of their hand. But all my efforts to fight back seem like a joke. That girl Margie, when she confronted the demons of her sickness, she must have felt this way too. No?
You idiot. Is there anything in this world that isn't in the palm of the universe? Even our Heliobi ancestors were trapped in the furnace. Even the eons must walk the path. Freedom? Is freedom really that important?
You don't get it, Mr. Tail. I just don't want to lose.
Why'd he run off again? Forget it. We're almost in the depths of his inner world. The nightmare causing his lost faith should be hiding there.
Okay.
Run! Run, you fool! You can't win! You'll die! Run! Run! Run, you fool! You can't win! You'll die! Run away! Quickly! Flee! You can't win! Run back to Melville. The skill gap is too much! You'll die! You're still thinking of bringing glory back home? To have your name insulted? Dream on! You absolutely can't win! Run! Are you not afraid of death?
Hey, you pieces of trash! Stop spewing nonsense here! Scram!
Who are you? You don't belong here! You should not be here! You are invaders! Invaders must be purged!
You're kidding! You're trying to get rid of me? Oh, this is outrageous!
Alright. This shouldn't be too hard. This.
Thank you for your generosity.
Then we do this. This might give us enough for sample. Yeah, okay, perfect.
I'm honored by
This
your
and
presence.
this.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Jojo, Sampo, Kafka.
Good time. Time to say bye.
Yeah, this is gonna be easy. As long as we can weakness break him, it'll be fine.
How about letting the
But I mean, like, even then, we're doing pretty good damage to it. Like, even with all its armor that it has. Plus, I'm pretty sure that the dots, like, just penetrate right through the armor. They don't really matter. Or the armor doesn't really matter when they take dot damage. I need a skill point for Ho-Ho. Never mind. I'm still gonna use this, though.
Thank you for your generosity.
Yeah, this should kill it right here. Yep.
Luka, I've cleared out that noise messing with your head. You better get it together.
Noise? Mr. Japard. An officer in Belobog. He said something like that too.
A person's inner voices make far too much noise, especially so during safe and quiet moments. Ironically, the voices that truly matter often become audible only in moments of pain, discomfort, and peril.
When I was staring down the barrel of Boothill's gun, I realized Mr. Japard was right. My inner heart was at peace. There was only one sound that was yelling nonstop. It got louder and louder, till it just overwhelmed everything around me. That voice said, "Run, run, run away quickly! You'll die if you don't!" That was the truest voice in my heart when I stared danger in the face. I guess it means I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
Your inner voice told you to run. So, why did you still charge towards him?
Because there was another weaker voice. So weak that I could barely hear it. it still managed to reach my ears. It said, if you run now, you might as well just die here.
So you did well. You charged forth.
But I lost, Mr. Tail. I listened to that very important voice, and I lost terribly. Even if I were to be revived, I would still lose. If not today, then tomorrow. No matter how strong I become, I would still eventually lose.
Oh, my sight! You're killing me here! You're a real comedian!
I love Tail.
Isn't that just common sense? You humans are very fragile. Heliobi are too, of course, but that's not the point. The point is, life is a fight in a ring you're bound to lose. Aging, disease, unattainable desires, each one will knock you out. Death just lands the final blow, making your friends and family cry.
If there's nothing but a path of complete and utter defeat to walk, what exactly could be considered winning?
Fool! What's the point of asking someone else this question? Huh? Isn't that something that only you can define?
I don't understand.
You might as well be a single-celled organism. Let me ask you a question, and answer it properly. That young fan of yours, Margie, she fought with her illness her entire life, and she didn't make it through in the end. Tell me, did she lose?
She did. Huh? But she tried her best in everything she did. She was always putting up a fight against her sickness. One punch after the next. She was the greatest boxer there ever was. In my heart, Margie won. And she won in style.
See, you fully understand, don't you? There are rules to victory and defeat in the ring. With our lives, only we get to dictate the rules. Luka, the most important thing is to always throw the next punch.
Most important is to always throw the next punch. Thank you, Mr. Tail.
Oh, stop! Stop! Stop it! Ugh. I can't stand this gratitude. Ugh. Now that you've gotten yourself together, it's time to give it your all in your repechage.
That was amazing.
Miss Carmela, Coach, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have given up so easily.
Luka, what's with you?
You got it all figured out?
I've decided to participate in the Popularity Revival Repechage and return to the War Dances stage.
That's great! Luka, you finally come around!
That's fantastic. I was sad seeing you so depressed just now.
It's good that you've snapped out of it. Now go do 10 sets of pull-ups to warm up.
You're such a brutal coach.
But what happened just now? Luka just came to his senses after that green flash of light. This treatment is a little too effective, isn't it?
What do you mean by that?
Maybe it's because I've seen too many bizarre things after arriving in the Luofu, but after witnessing Mr. Tail's capability, I'm actually surprised that I'm not very surprised at all.
Hey, who are you calling a bizarre thing?
Speaking of which, doesn't the Popularity Revival Repechage rely on popularity votes?
That's what we've been saying this whole
Mr.
time.
Luka qualified to join the Repechage?
Let's see. I found it! Luka, the list, the Repechage, he's in it!
Kid, looks like you're gonna be busy. A pity. I'll have to temporarily shelve my plan to have Wawa get pummeled.
Okay.
Mr. Tail!
I'm out.
I'll see him off then.
Bye! Please come see my match again next time. I won't disappoint you after all the help you've given me.
Okay, that was such a good little speech right there. And I just want to remind you, this is the same game that had an entire event based around trash cans and the magic of friendship, by the way. Like, that's what I love about Star Rail. It has its serious moments, it really does, and they're really done well, but it knows when to be stupid and goofy. This game is amazing.
Okay, this is far enough. Go back and take care of your business.
Will do.
Aww, it's suffocating trying to keep a secret. I have to spill the beans. Mr. Tail actually came to look for you, too.
You dare.
Oh, don't be afraid to speak your mind. I knew Mr. Tail missed me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tail. In truth, Mr. Tail really likes watching Luka's fights.
You rascal!
How are you even a judge when you can't even keep a secret? Forget it. I'll deal with you when we get back. Anyway, you heard it. You better be a good coach and make sure that kid wins a few matches in style. Got it?
Of course, of course. I won't let you down.
I'm counting on you then. We're leaving. See you some other time.
Bye! Do your best in the popularity revival repechage!
Hua Hua and Tail have gone home. I should also head back to the lounge to prepare for the repechage.
Alright, well, I'm gonna leave it there, and we'll continue off tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, that's about it. Bye-bye.